A warm welcome to everyone. I hope all of you are well. Culture Unite presents the Asian Arts Festival 2021 online concert on the 20th March from 5 p.m. GMT onwards. I'm Chandni Khan and I will be your host on the day and before the upcoming event with live interviews with some of the artists who are going to perform from their homes or studios. The Asian Arts Festival aims to keep everyone connected with Asian music and dance online. A wide variety of activities include a live concert, workshops, fitness, and exhibition. For more details, visit our website at asianartsfestival.com. In these difficult times, this project also shows appreciation to all key workers and the organizations that support them. Life isn't always about waiting for the storm to pass. It's also about learning to sing and dance in the rain. My today's guest is representing a Qawwal Group. Yes, a Qawwal Group. But at the same time, he's an artist himself. His own career started in the 70s in the UK. The multi-talented artist who can play different instruments like tabla, harmonium, and guitar. He also can sing Bhangra, Hindi, and classical songs. He was the guitarist of the great band Azhar Group and done lots of Bhangra music. He has started teaching about 4 years ago to share his knowledge and experience to his students. He is the manager and representing today Azhar Qawwal Group from Birmingham and is here with us with one of his guitarist students. A warm welcome to Ramesh Alexandra, also known as Bubble, along with Wasbos.
Hi. Hello, Chandni.
Hello.
Okay?
Hi. How are you? You guys all right?
Not so bad. Thank you.
Hello, Chandni.
Hello, Wasbos. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. Fine.
Thank you for joining us and supporting the Asian Arts Festival.
It's our pleasure.
It's a pleasure. Yeah.
Good. I know that unfortunately Azhar Hussain can't be with us and you're representing him.
Yes, Chandni.
So it would be, before we start about Azhar, I know you've seen our project, the Asian Arts Festival. We would like to know from your side about the Asian Arts Festival. What do you think about that?
I think it's absolutely fantastic that how the community revolves around music, how the community revolves around helping the disadvantaged and the key workers at such a peril situation that we've had with the pandemic throughout the world. Lots of different countries have had major problems. In this country, we've hit the 100,000 people who've perished during this lockdown. It's been a difficult time for everybody. I think a difficult time. Music is a soothing art that we actually all turn to, especially the Asian music is at weddings, we sing and we dance.
Yeah.
When somebody's born, we sing and dance. Even if you look back in history, well, when somebody passes away, the women in the villages actually, how they grieve is completely melodic.
Yeah, it's true. That's true. One thing is actually we can thank here, as we said, our appreciation goes out to the key workers, and we've got Wasbos here as a key worker.
Yes, he's an ambulance driver.
An ambulance, yeah. Tell us a little bit about that, please.
Yeah, well, it's a career, and it's important role in this these hard times that we're going through.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm proud to say that.
So what was your experience? I mean, it was obviously a lot to see for yourself the whole year. What was happening and the call outs?
Yeah, it's been quite stressful, but it's been rewarding at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
But it's at times like this you have to do what you have to do, really.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Can't put
How
more.
did you manage about when you say the stress? How did you manage to overcome that and actually stay calm as well? Is that
It
the
can be
music?
difficult.
What brought you into it?
Sorry, say that again, please.
Is that, I said, to stay calm, and was that the music? What made you a bit more calmer?
Absolutely. It's the music that makes me calm throughout life in any situation.
Yes.
So yeah, it's for me, music is the answer.
Yeah. Good. Say that though we are
To
back onto that, that music is so therapeutic and soothing at the same time. It's a therapy itself. Mm. Thank you. Thank you anyways for being here and sharing that with us. Ramesh, about Azhar. Tell us about Azhar. Tell us about the group, the Qawwali group, and how that actually started.
Actually, Azhar actually immigrated from Holland.
Okay.
I think 2005, 2006. And because he's always been interested in music, when he actually come to this to Birmingham, he actually went to one of the academies, musical academies. There's quite a few academies in Birmingham. So he
Yeah.
went to the musical academy, and there he met some his ustad when he was actually learning from Ansar Khan, I think his name is, and he started learning music from him. And because he was a Qawwal himself, he actually introduced him, Azhar to Qawwali, and that's how his journey began as a Qawwal.
Wow. Okay. Shall we hear a little bit or to see, a clip from Azhar whilst
Yes,
performing?
yes.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay. Let's see that.
Allah
Wonderful. Can you hear me? Yes,
Yes,
great.
yes.
Of course, I forgot to mention the title, which is Allahu, but I think it would be good to know that mostly any Qawwali starts, what's the reason when it starts with Allahu? Maybe you
Well,
can help that, because not everybody knows that.
actually, with with Asian music, I think we're praising God before we start anything. We're praising God, and I think Allahu is a right combination of starting anything.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think,
And especially, I think in the Qawwali, that's what,
yeah,
been noticed. And
well, it's that is very traditional. If
yes,
you look back on the history, where
yeah,
how Qawwali originated, right?
yes,
It was started to actually praise God before any
yes, yeah,
music.
yeah,
The fundamental music has all in the Asian tradition. Music is actually worshiping God.
true.
A lot of the classical music is
Yes,
actually is praising God.
yes, that's true. That's true. Yeah. So how did they all, of course, you've got, I think, 4 or 5 musicians in the Qawwal group.
Actually, at times there was 10.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah, 10 people. There's clappers and chorus singers, and there's
Yes.
uh, a main vocalist, and then you've got two side singers as well. So it's made of about 8 to 10 people.
Wow. Okay. So, I mean, is there a lot of rehearsal going on when it comes to, and performance? How did that work? And also, the Qawwalis are quite long, isn't it? So, I
Yes.
think normally one Qawwali, this was, of course, we shorten it. So, it can be up to 6 to 8 minutes.
Well, I've actually known Qawwali to go on for 2 hours, 3 hours.
Oh,
Um,
wow. Okay.
yeah, I don't know how I don't know. I went to see Ustad Nusrat Fateh Khan
Yeah.
because I had a great relationship with him.
Okay.
Where
Wow.
the first time he actually came to Birmingham, because I mean, being in the music business, I knew that there was a guy called Nusrat Fateh Khan in Pakistan who was a Qawwal, but he also learned a lot of classical music as well. So I knew about him, but I've never seen him. I've
Oh,
never even
okay.
seen his pictures. So in Digbeth Town Hall, he was performing. So when I went to see, right, I wanted to listen to him because everybody said how good he is, and I thought, well, I've got to go and listen to him. I'm going back quite a long time, Charlie. I think it's early 80s.
Okay.
So what happened was all the artists came on stage and they sat down. Myself and a friend of mine, we went to the back, and I saw somebody actually standing. There was a small glass in a door, and I saw somebody standing there, quite a large character, and through the window he said salam, and no, I returned salam to him, and he opened the door. And
Oh, wow.
I went in, and then he asked me where I was from, and I made me silly, and I said from Birmingham, and he said no, from back home. Where are you from? I said Jalandhar, and he said Jalandhar, where in Jalandhar? I said Polariwal, right? And he had his cousin, right? He was a lot older. I think his uncle. I think it was his uncle with him, right? And he started shouting to him, "Come here! This guy's from Polariwal."
Oh, wow.
I said, "Oh, right. How do you know?" And he said, "Do you know there's a masjid in your village, and there used to be 10-day festival there?" And I said, "Yeah, so the mosque is still there, right?" And he said, "Right. After we've finished, you're going to come back here." I said, okay. I went back, and he said, "Do you know who?" Well, at the time I didn't know, but whether that was Nusrat or one of his side singers, I didn't know. Right?
Yeah.
So I went back to speak to him, and I said, "I'm really sorry the way I talked to you. I didn't realize, you're a huge man." He said, "No. I'm not a huge man. I'm just a beginner." Right? That's how
Very
modest he
humble.
was. Yeah, he
Yeah.
was very humble, and he said, "Right." And there was his manager there, Akbal. Well, I call him Akbal, but a lot of people actually call him Haji Nakibi. A lot of people,
Okay.
but because he's been a friend, I always call him Akbal. And he said, write for him the address where we're staying. He said, "It's off Coventry Road. You know where Coventry Road is?" I said, "Yeah." And he said, we're staying there. So on the following morning, I went down to see them, right? And they already cooked breakfast for me, and I sat down. And my journey began with them. That's how I actually got to know Azhar.
Wow. Okay.
Right?
Okay.
Because Ansar was Nusrat Fateh Ali Khan's student as well.
All right.
So he
Wow,
met
what's the
Azhar,
combination?
and that's how I met Azhar. And then
Okay.
Azhar, my God bless you. So my Osaji, B.S. Narang from India,
Okay. Right.
who is no longer. He died on Tuesday, the 2nd of March, only a few days ago.
I'm so sorry to hear that.
Yeah, and Azhar became his student as well. So we're not only I'm his manager, we're also good by as well.
Oh, wow. Okay. What a fantastic link here, and history as well. And you've got, the great Ustadji involved as well. So wonderful. Great. That's right. I think let's maybe hear something else from or see from Azhar. The other one more Qawwali. What do you think? It's I think Gham hai ya khushi hai tu.
Yeah, thank you.
गम है या खुशी है तू, मेरी जिंदगी है तू, मेरी जिंदगी है तू। गम है या खुशी है तू, मेरी जिंदगी है तू, मेरी जिंदगी है तू। दोस्तों के दर में दोस्तों के दर में दोस्तों के दर में दोस्ती है तू, मेरी जिंदगी है तू, मेरी जिंदगी है तू। आँखों के दौरे में, आँखों के दौरे में, आँखों के दौर में, आँखों के दौरे में, आँखों के दौरे में, मेरी दोस्ती है तू, मेरी जिंदगी है तू, मेरी जिंदगी है तू। गम है या खुशी है तू, मेरी जिंदगी है तू, मेरी जिंदगी है तू। मैं फिजा की शाम हूँ, मैं फिजा की शाम हूँ, मैं फिजा की शाम हूँ, रुत बहार की है तू, मेरी जिंदगी है तू, मेरी जिंदगी है तू। गम है या खुशी है तू, मेरी जिंदगी है तू, मेरी जिंदगी है तू।
Kyle, wonderful, amazing. That was absolutely amazing. You know, it's just you get into that mode and shouldn't stop. Actually, you have to come back here.
Qawwali, once you start, right, you have to sit there all night.
Yes, that's true. That's true. But we can't. And I hope Azhar is going to be with us on the 20th of March.
I certainly hope so.
Yes, and I hope you have to manage that. That's right. So let's talk a little bit about yourself. I know we've talked about so many things, you're doing it and all your times, your career. And you are also now teaching. You've got students. You teach them, I think, instruments and singing as well.
Yes.
Okay.
And the vocals, tabla, harmonium. You know, these are the talents that God has actually given me. Right.
Wow. Is there something you can't do?
Sorry?
Is there something you don't do?
Well, there's lots of things that I don't do, Charlie.
In the musical, I mean, all the musical, if you think about the music sector, but amazing. That's absolutely, I think, such a super talent in that. Yeah. Tell us more a bit.
Well, I started my musical career goes back the olden films, the black and white films. You know, Muhammad Rafi. I've grown up with Muhammad Rafi, Asha Bhosle, Lata Mangesh, Manna De, Kishore Kumar, Mukesh. All these people. It used to be a huge part of people's weekend at one time. Films. It used to be a huge part. You know, now it's not, since the cinemas disappeared. I don't think people do that kind of go to the Indian cinema every now and then. When a big hit comes, people flock out to go and see. But it used to be a regular thing on a Sunday. And we used to hum to songs. You see a film, there was a fantastic song, and you would hum it in your mind until right, you were singing it when you go to work, when you're coming back, and all these things, right? And then a lot of Punjabi music started back in the 70s. And I actually joined a band, and I used to be their tolak player.
Oh,
Right,
okay.
back in the day. Then I went on with the Shoka group, and I was a bass guitar player for them for a long time, and then I started learning. I started learning tabla from Kuldeep Singh Matharu,
Okay.
and he said to me, "Mate, you got a fantastic voice. Why don't you sing? You wasted your talent. You should be singing." So I actually started singing, and then I came across this my teacher, Baldev Naran, and he taught me so much in classical music. And then he said, "You've got a rare talent of teaching people, so you should use that talent to teach other people and pass your knowledge that I passed on to you to other people." So, right, by the grace of
Are we
God,
going to hear something? I know you a little bit, you've got your student as well with you, and Waswas is with you. Are we going to hear anything?
yes, I'm sure we can give you stayantra of a song, and you can judge for yourself. I'm not that good, right? But I will certainly try. But
Please.
I'm more of a teacher rather than a performer.
No, but let's listen to that.
Okay. Warren, do you wanna
Okay, well, that's-
give us a minute, John? Is just to
Yeah,
set up.
that's fine. That's fine. It's okay.
It's an old right. Johnny, it's an old Hindi film song.
Mm-hmm.
I've been working with Warren on that. Today, so I don't. We'll try and play that for you.
Okay.
We will try our best, right, to see if we can do any justice to that.
Yes, go on then.
आजा के इंतजार में जाने को है बहार भी, आजा के इंतजार में जाने को है बहार भी, तेरे बगैर जिंदगी, तेरे बगैर जिंदगी दर्द बन के रह गई, आजा के इंतजार में जाने को है बहार भी। अरमान लिए बैठे हैं हम, सीने में है तेरा ही गम, अरमान लिए बैठे हैं हम, सीने में है तेरा ही गम, तेरे दिल से प्यार की वो तड़फ किधर गई, आजा के इंतजार में जाने को है बहार भी, तेरे बगैर जिंदगी, तेरे बगैर जिंदगी दर्द बन के रह गई, आजा के इंतजार में, आजा के इंतजार में।
Thank you so much. That was amazing. That was absolutely amazing, thanks both of you, and the guitar, it was absolutely so I don't know how to say, but very soothing, very beautiful.
Oh,
Thank you
John.
so much. I think,
Thank you.
and you prepared that extra for us for, yes,
Yeah,
I feel very honored for the Asian Arts Festival interview.
yeah. So we prepared this for you.
Thank you so much. That is really, it's an honor and a pleasure. Thank you for sharing all these stories, and especially, of course, about Azhar Hussain, the Qawwal Group as well. And as I said, I'm looking forward to see you, all of you, on the 20th of March. But
Okay.
before you leave, Ramesh, I would like to have a message of hope for everyone from you, please.
Chandni, it has been an absolute devastating the last 12 months. It has. And with this new vaccine that we've got, right, there's a light at the end of the tunnel. I think it won't be long before the Asian Art Festival is back on the platform that we can actually go and share the experience on stage. We can actually meet up with people on stage.
Definitely.
We can actually meet up our family, extended family, and our communities. But it is
Definitely.
important that we must have a vaccine. We must take it so we can actually safeguard ourselves, our families, and our communities. It
Yes,
is
that's true.
absolutely important. And there is light at the end of the tunnel. It won't be long before we all meet up again. And
True.
it'll be very, very, very soon. So next year, you'll be on stage, running around, doing your usual stuff that you do.
That's true. That's definitely. Yes,
Anyway,
that's what
thank
we're
you very
looking
much.
forward.
It has been an absolute pleasure to talk to you. And I'm
Likewise.
honored, right, being a guest on your platform. And
Thank you.
it's really fantastic. Thank you.
I'd just like
Thank
to
you.
say
Yes.
it's been a pleasure too. I've absolutely loved it. And I'd like to thank you too. Really enjoyed doing this for the Asian Arts Festival. So thank you.
Thank you so much. As I said, this Asian Arts Festival, it's such a wide platform, and we've got all sorts of, artists. And look at the music. We've got classical, we've got Hindi, we've got Urdu, we've got everything, and the Qawwali. So, and you are with us as well, or have been with us, Warren. And I think it's an honor as well. Thank you for joining.
Actually, I would be honored, right, if Asian Art Festival, right, takes me on board. I'd be absolutely thrilled. It will actually make my day if I could ever be an assistant on your.
Thank you so much. And exactly, that's what we're giving, on the website. People can see this. There are workshops happening. And of course, Ramesh, I think we should actually say now that you are on board. And if someone wants to learn something, go on the online classes, on the workshops.
Yeah. Why
Great.
not?
Definitely, we will do that. Thank you so much.
Thank you
Look
very
after
much to
yourself.
you and all the people, right? Can I just say thank you, not just to you, but also to Bobby for putting the time and effort into making this possible.
Absolutely, it's teamwork. Thank you so much. Thank you for appreciating us.
Okay.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Take care. This was the amazing manager, mentor of Azhar Qawwal Hussain, and himself, along with his student, was. So you've heard the message where he's left us with this beautiful message that we have to look after ourselves and be actually not to give up. And that's what it is. Thank you very much for joining me again today, and with being a part of this wonderful journey of Asian Arts Festival. Please remember, every exit has an entry somewhere. Every end has a new beginning. Every dark cloud has a silver lining. Stay positive, as life means possibilities. And I want you to grab one as well. Okay, I will be back very soon with another interview with another interesting artist. Until then, keep smiling and stay safe. God bless.